honorable mention, rock with Jared Goff. The Lions projects the second most points on the weekend. They're going against the defense that's allowed third most fantasy points to wide receivers, so I'm willing to take a chance that he's going to go nuclear here. If you want to
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to the heart of Texas and the spectacular AT&T Stadium in Arlington. We are ready, and so is Brandon Aubrey to kick this one off. And off we go from spectacular AT&T Stadium. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Off the play fake. Here's Love. They go sideline, and he stays in bounds. Got the feet down in time. It's a 1st down.
The best guys I've been around, Mike, they have a sense where they can see the ball, but they can feel the sideline. And that's kind of an innate sense that these guys have that allows them to concentrate and secure the catch and ensuring that both feet remain in bounds.
To the left side in the hands of Watson. These two moving the chains themselves. A gain of 14 and a 1st down. Now the first carry of the game for Josh Jacobs. Finding room to the 20. The speed on display. He's in. Josh Jacobs. Touchdown, Green Bay. Terrific way, Greg, to get this game started. Able to get the opening touchdown and do it with a long run.
Mike, anytime you can create explosive plays in the run game, you're definitely going to take it. And they're going to be able to build on those plays as the rest of this game moves along.
Brandon McManus now to add the extra point. And that one is no good. He missed the extra point. So much for 7 to start. It is a 6-0 game. So the lead stands at 6-0 as this one is kicked off. And this is not going to wind up anywhere near the landing zone. So they're going to blow it dead. And they'll bring the ball out to start at the 40-yard line. A pair of 1st downs gives them 1st and 10 up at the 40. Prescott. He's got a man. It's CeeDee Lamb. That's a nice pickup on a 1st down throw. It's a gain of 8.
So you come back out here after watching the opposing team score first, and What you want to do is you got to establish a little early rhythm and get the drive started. Get a little positive energy in.
The pressure, too much, and he goes down. Rashawn Gary, former Michigan Wolverine, in there to take him down. On third down, Prescott. And that is incomplete.
This offense has to find a way to be better on first and second down, Mike. Living in these third and long situations, must pass, is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate in.
They're indeed going for it. It's Prescott. He's got a receiver, and that's Lamb. And he will go all the way. C.D. Lamb. Touchdown, Cowboys. Brandon Aubrey now for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Cowboys move out in front by a point. It's 7-6. So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. On the return, here's Jaden Reed. And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. We'll go play action with Love. Flutters to the ground. It's incomplete. Well, fortunate there wasn't a defender right there in the area. Could have been a turnover. Instead, it brings up second down.
It's been a bit of a pedestrian game for this quarterback and ultimately this passing game here today, Mike. And I know they all would have loved to connect on that deep throw. I think that stat sheet would have looked a whole lot different, but just a little off in their execution and leads to an incompletion.
This one is caught by Reed. And they bring him down, but not until he gets the 45-yard line.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play. And it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest. And that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
First down throw there is incomplete.
He decides to go with this safe throw and throws it well short of the sticks. And at this level, Mike, you just can't miss layups like that.
This is incomplete. We do have a penalty flag down. Let's see what this call is. From the gun, on third down, it's Love. That'll be intercepted. And the Cowboys are going to take possession here at their own 47-yard line.
So not a lot of yards on the return, Mike, but that's okay. The number one thing, end up with the ball in your hands. And in this case, mission accomplished, and his guys are headed off the field to celebrate.
On play action, here's Dak. And he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw, and maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion. He'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Now Prescott. His pass right side taken in by Cooks. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short. 3rd and a yard. They'll run with Dowdle. Trying to drive his way forward. I think he is short, and he is. And that means 4th down coming up.
That's really well done defensively, Mike. The key to these situations is you got to engage with the blocker, bottle it up, but then you have to get off the block, find the ball, bring them down. That's exactly what they do. No gain, 4th down.
A touchdown apiece here in the first quarter of play. A 1-point affair, 7-6 is the score. We're back. It's too long for a field goal. They'll go for it here on 4th down. It's the quarterback with the sneak. And he's going to have a Cowboys 1st down as he pushes forward for a couple on 4th and inches.
Pretty simple here, Mike. Every team, they have this sheet up in the box. It's their own analytics telling them when to go for it, when not to go for it. And in this spot, their metrics say go for it, sneaks the call, 1st down.
So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. On the play fake, Dak. The coverage too strong that time. The ball batted away and incomplete. They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Operating from the gun, here's Dak. And that one is intercepted. Jair Alexander picks it off. And the Packers are going to take over here up near the 40.
I know it doesn't seem like a ton of yards on top of that pick, but that was really well done. I mean, it's just going to make life so much easier now as the offense takes the field, trying to capitalize off of that turnover.
On the ground, it's Jacobs to start the drive. He'll get this ahead for about 3. The All-Pro Micah Parsons there for the stop. Throwing on 2nd down, Love. Here's a screen taken in by Jacobs. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up 3rd down.
Just a little slow developing on that screenplay there. It was pretty obvious to the entire defense exactly what was going on. Nobody was thinking pass. Nobody was getting back into their drops, and just nowhere for that back to go.
And he'll be stopped short of a 1st down, and that will necessitate a call to the punt team. It's 4th down. You only get a 1-yard buffer from the line of scrimmage for these old linemen. That time he strayed a little too far, and it draws the flag. So after the 5 yards are walked off, they face 3rd and long. He gets that complete as he hits Reed. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. 2 minutes to play in a tight 1-point game in this first half. Greg and I back to Arlington at AT&T Stadium after this. On 1st down, it's Love. And that one is complete along the boundary. Good job of getting those feet inbounds. Here's a 2nd and 6. On play action, Love. The open man is Reed. He's got it. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line.
That last completion's going to go a long way towards at least finishing this 2-minute drive, Mike, with some points. You're already in field goal range, so now the idea is continue to work the clock down, take a couple shots at the end zone. You want to get points, ideally a touchdown, but either way, you have the ball last before the end of the 2nd quarter.
From the gun, it's Love. He'll go underneath to Jacobs. And he will get into the end zone. Josh Jacobs. Touchdown, Packers. His 2nd TD of the game, and this one gives his team the lead. Now Love getting the Packers set for this 2-point try. From the gun, here comes Jacobs. And he finds his way into the end zone again. Good stretch, finding the goal line, the touchdown, and the two-point conversion. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. And this is going to end up way short of the landing zone, so that's going to move the ball up to the 40-yard line. They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. From the shotgun, it's Dak. Toward the middle of the field that time, but incomplete.
You know, it's hard to speculate, Mike. We sit up here and we try to just interpret and assume what's going on in the minds of the players and the minds of the coaches, but they seem to me to be a little bit rattled. All these negative plays have really started to pile up in the first half. He's got to settle down, have some more efficiency on these early downs, and get his offense into some sort of rhythm.
2 incompletions to start the drive, and it leads to 3rd down and 10. Here's a screen coming for Dowdle. Good pickup of 16 on that screen play, and a 1st down.
And that's an important conversion, not only because it keeps their offense on the field, and now they can go down and see if they can steal some late points. But either way, worst case scenario, Mike, if you're the offense here, you want to possess the ball going into halftime. Don't give your opponent a chance to go down and score on you. So big pickup there. Now we'll see if they can turn it into some points.
And they'll take this down inside the 35. They'll throw again. Dak. And good work there defensively. It's knocked away and incomplete.
You just can't say enough about how hard it is to play cornerback in today's modern NFL, Mike. I mean, not only are these wide receivers better than ever, but the way the rules are written, you're really out there on an island with not a lot of options. Your technique has to be perfect. Your timing has to be perfect. It's exactly what we saw here, and he makes a great play on the ball.
They can still get a 1st down at the 1. 1st and 10, they go from the 11. Again, Prescott to the air. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Jair Alexander. And the Packers are in great shape here as they take over at their 46.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
His throw on 1st down is going to be incomplete.
Throughout this entire game, we've really seen this quarterback operate very efficiently, not only being able to spread the ball to multiple playmakers, Mike, but really complete a high percentage of his passes. So can't let that last incomplete break what's been a really nice rhythm so far.
On 2nd down, Love. Jaden Reed was the intended target, and it'll be 3rd down.
So on a day where he's completed, give or take half of his passes, Mike, you have to imagine there's a handful of throws he'd like to have back, and I think that last one falls in that category. But the biggest thing, and most fortunately for them, they find themselves with a lead despite a bit of an up-and-down performance out of their quarterback.
Oh, can't afford another incompletion here. Quickly, it is 3rd and 10. He'll get this out to the left flat, and he'll be stopped short of a 1st down, and that will necessitate a call to the punt team. It's 4th down. They'll go for it. Love. He's going to go deep, looking for Reed. So we have reached halftime here, and the visitors from Green Bay out on top. We'll head over to Orlando. Standing by there, Jonathan Coachman. He has the EA Sports halftime report. Coach. Coach, thanks. This one's still anyone's game. We'll see who can come out with the hot hand in this second half. About to get started. Both teams ready to get back at it as we get back underway here on EA Sports. And that's going to be short, not making it to the landing zone. So this means the ball's going to come out to the 40-yard line. Here's 1st and 10. Play action now. Prescott. First down throw there is incomplete.
Well, it's pretty clear the main reason why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the inefficiency of this offense and primarily out of the quarterback position. I mean, to complete less than half of your pass attempts, it just makes it very hard to compete at a high level consistently in the NFL. And if they want to find themselves having any chance of getting back into this game and winning this one, he's going to have to get a lot better with the ball. This is one of those throws where you're hoping you do most of the damage after the catch, but give credit to the defense. Once that ball was caught, they were on him quickly, and there was nowhere for him to go after the catch.
They'll try to hit him with a screen. Trying to find some seam out there, but he will not. They get him behind the line, and 4th down is coming up.
That's just one of those drives that was out of whack from the start, Mike. They just couldn't get anything going on the early downs, and they'll most likely punt the ball away and hope that their defense can do the same thing and get them the ball back.
That is hard down the field. He's got it. And he's going to have a Cowboys 1st down. They'll have it by a lot. It turns out to be a big gainer on 4th down. To the air again. Prescott. It's going to be pulled in by Dowdle. And he'll be taken down at the 25-yard line.
The best quarterbacks, Mike, they don't necessarily even have to see the running back in the check down. They can just feel him. It allows them to keep their eyes downfield, allow their tight ends and wide receivers to continue to work open. In this case, nice job by the quarterback getting that ball in his hands and letting him do the rest after the catch.
And he's going to be brought down just outside the 10-yard line.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They clearly have a mismatch in their favor, and every time they've looked his way, he's continued to make big plays. If I'm this coordinator, I think I'm giving him one more shot.
To the pylon, he's in. C.D. Lamb. Touchdown, Dallas. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon.
Mike, we used to have a saying that it was the responsibility of the receiver to run the route through the eyes of the quarterback. And I think this is a great example here. 2 guys clearly on the same page. Quarterback expected his target to be at a certain place at a certain time. He's there, ball's delivered accurately. He's able to pick up the rest with his legs, and that's a big-time connection for the touchdown.
Packers go ahead and use the first of their timeouts. So back to level after the touchdown. And time for the kickoff. For the return, it's Keyshawn Nixon. And they'll get this up past the 20, and that's where they'll set up shop. So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22. Out of the shotgun, it's Love. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. Give him 14 on that play. One first down.
And this is where the speed of your inside receivers are so critical. He lines up in the right slot. But, Mike, look how far he covers to where he ended up receiving that ball. You can't have all day. Those defensive linemen, they are coming after your quarterback. So the speed in the slot is critical. That's a great example why.
And good yardage there after the catch. They'll wind up with a gain of 7 on first down. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. He'll try to use that size to push forward, but it's not going to work. Defense strong up front. And they're going to get him down behind the line of scrimmage. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Love out quickly to Dobbs. Now he's loose at the 40. And he will finally be taken down. How about that? A really big play as the final one here in the 3rd. So, 3 quarters now in the books. You're watching the NFL. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. Inside the 10, it is caught. And he's going to be taken down.
You never know which play is going to be the one that sways the game in your favor, and that could be it right there. I mean, to set up 1st and goal with that last pass completion, now they can really take their time. There is an element of working some of this clock down. You know you at least...
And he's in. Tucker Kraft. Touchdown, Green Bay. Big play coming up for the Pack as they're going to go for 2. They'll run with Jacobs. And he's into the end zone. The conversion is successful, and it's an 8-point lead here in the 4th. So after the touchdown and the 2-point conversion, the lead is 8 as they kick it away. And this ball is not going to get to the 20, so that's whistled dead, and the ball gets placed at the 40-yard line. Dak going to throw it here on 1st down. He'll find his tight end. That's Jake Ferguson.
So the hope is when you call these underneath drag routes, you're trying to have your tight end come out the backside of the defense in space. So when you put the ball on him early, it leads to big yards after the catch. In this case, they don't get the real big play they were hoping for, but they'll definitely take it.
On 2nd down, it's Dak. No one open. He'll drop it to his running back. And they'll whistle him down, but not before he picks up a 1st down after a gain of 7. Shotgun snap for Prescott. He's got the open man. That's Jalen Tolbert. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. Prescott again. The open man is Tolbert. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5. They'll drop to throw. Quick throw, taken in. And they'll whistle him down, but not before he picks up a 1st down after a gain of 7. Now, Prescott. A high throw there, but a nice job to go up and get it. And he'll be taken down. Now, 1st and goal. He'll run. Down to the goal line. No signal. Is he in? They'll say it did not break the plane, but a real solid gain on 1st and goal. They'll try to run this one in. And this be a touchdown. They are within a 2-point conversion of coming back to tie this game. All right, so the Cowboys set to go for 2. Operating from the gun, here's Dak. And this is caught. He's able to hang on. They get the 2 points, and we are tied in the final minute of play. That's timeout for Green Bay. It'll be their second. And they'll stop it with a little over 30 left in the game. We are in the final minute of what is now a tie game as we are set for the kickoff. Here's Nixon on the return. They'll try to run a reverse. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. This is 1st and 10. Jacobs. And that's not going to yield a whole lot. Up to about the 28-yard line. They'll come up now for 2nd down. Off the play fake. Here's Love. Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw when the pass is incomplete. This crowd urging the defense on. It is 3rd and 8. That ball intercepted. Picked off by Eric Hendricks.
And at this point in the game, Mike, we all know one play can be the difference between winning and losing. And now after that poor throw, we'll see. Can they capitalize on this extra possession that they just stole?
Prescott on 1st down. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up 2nd down. They'll run here. Good pickup there. He goes horizontal at the end, trying to maximize the game. Four quarters could not determine a winner. We get back underway here in overtime. And this is not going to wind up anywhere near the landing zone. So they're going to blow it dead, and they'll bring the ball out to start at the 40-yard line. Set to go now on 1st and 10. Dak gonna work it to Lamb on the RPO.
We hear the term RPO so often, Mike, and it continues to kind of trickle its way into the NFL. But remember, it's a lot different in the NFL than it is in the college game where it's a lot more prevalent. The lineman cannot go downfield, so that quarterback has to make a lot of really fast snapshot decisions, or else it's going to lead to a penalty or him holding on to the ball too long. So it's something that teams want to implement, but maybe not quite to the level that we see in the college game.
To the left side, caught by Lamb.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
They'll throw again. Dak. A short throw caught by Ferguson. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple. 2nd down and 8. Again, Prescott to the air. This one intercepted. Picked off by the safety, Xavier McKinney. And the Packers will take over here just shy of the 30.
So as this game's gone on, Mike, this secondary is just continuing to learn, continuing to remember all the different looks this offense has thrown at them. And now it all pays off. Start of overtime, they see one that they recognize, and they jump it, and now they set up their team with a chance to win it here in overtime.
Room to run at the 40. And he's going to be taken down.
Well, really nice start here to the drive. Early down success. Every offensive coordinator is trying to find ways. How do we pick up first downs without having to get to third down? We see it here. Big explosive run. Now the rest of the drive unfolds.
How about this sequence to start the drive? Back-to-back good gains. 19 for this one. It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10. On the handoff, this is Jacobs. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
Hey, Mike, you know the best time to pick up first downs is? On first downs. Don't wait for third down. We see it here. 3 plays in a row, 3 first downs on chunk plays, and this offense is rolling.
And the defense was ready for him this time. Did not have the same room to run. That one's no gain.
So often when it comes to safeties, Mike, we talk about their speed and their range. But for him to be able to come up and make a tackle and be physical at the point of attack and keep this ball carrier to no gain, that's pretty impressive. This pitch and catch may have looked routine, but I promise you, Mike, these types of anticipatory throws, especially outside the numbers, they don't occur without countless reps, oftentimes when nobody's even watching.
Quick throw here is complete. And he's going to pick up the first down. He knew where that marker was and made sure he got beyond it. Running is Jacobs. Cowboys going to use their 3rd and final timeout.
Every team makes an emphasis on winning first down, but as a defense, when you're able to take them back for a loss, 2nd and long, you can really become more of a pass-centric defense and really tips the scales into your favor.
Once again, it's Jacobs. And he is not going to get away. Might have gotten a yard, but it will set up 3rd down. They'll stay on the ground with Jacobs. And now the timeout comes with just 1 second left in overtime. So here comes Brandon McManus in a pressure situation. This one to win it in overtime. Oh, no, he missed it. Not more than a chip shot, but it's no good. And we will keep going here in overtime. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Dak. A quick slant taken by Lamb. And he's going to be marked down up around the 33.
This is a great opportunity now for the offense to really seize control of this game. They just saw their opponent miss a field goal try, come out aggressive on the ensuing possession, strike deep early. Now see if they can put this drive together and end it with some points. There's no more efficient play in the NFL, Mike, than the play-action passing game, and you can see here why. You make the defense have to honor both the run and the pass, and he's able to pick up a nice gain to his tight end.
Open man down the field, it's Ferguson. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line.
Everyone talks about all the physical qualities to play quarterback in the NFL, Mike, and of course that's a given, but it's really the cerebral approach to the game that separates the best from everybody else, and I think both of those things were on display there, as he did not only a great job of finding the vulnerabilities of the back end, but then once his guy was there, it was that arm talent that put the ball in the exact right spot to allow his guy to make the big play. Great example of first down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly second down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
This pass right side, taken in by Cooks. And he's into the end zone. That'll do it. They win it in OT. So it's a win for